Hey there. If you live in Baja, California, sir, and you've ever opened your water bill from Saba and just thought, there's no way, then you're in exactly the right place. We're going to walk through how to fix a major glitch in the water system, a glitch that could be costing you a whole lot of money. You can almost think of your water bill like a video game, except it's a game where you're racking up a crazy high score you never even tried for. And here's the secret. You're probably paying for air. Literally just air. So consider this the start of our mission to fix the game. All right, first things first, we have to understand the real problem. Let's call this level 1, finding the glitch inside your water meter. So here's the kind of crazy thing about your water meter. It's not very smart. It's just a simple volumetric device. All that means is it measures the amount of space something takes up as it passes through. It has absolutely no way of knowing if that something is water or a big pocket of air. To the meter, it all looks the same. And how much does that little flaw matter? A lot. Get this. If the pipe leading to your house is just 75% full of water, meaning the other 25% is air, your meter can overcharge you by a whopping 25%. You're paying a quarter more than you should be for absolutely nothing. So you're probably asking, where is all this air coming from? Well, in Baja California Sur, the main culprit is something called tandeo. That's just a local name for when the water supply is intermittent, when it shuts off and on. When the water's off, the pipes empty out and fill up with air. Then, when the service comes back on, all that trapped air gets blasted through your meter first, long before the water does. Okay, on to section 2. Let's look at exactly how this phantom water, this air, actually fools your meter and jacks up your bill. Think about it like this. Water is a liquid. It can't be compressed, so it flows through the meter at a nice, constant speed, spinning the little turbine inside accurately. But air is a gas. It's super compressible. So when that wall of water pressure comes back, it shoots those pockets of air, these air slugs, through the pipe like a bullet. This makes the meter's turbine spin like crazy, way faster than it should. It's a thing called overspin. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The International Water Association, these are the global experts. They say it flat out. That rush of air from refilling pipes is what causes this overspin. So what you're being billed for isn't just water. It's the high-speed blast of air hitting your meter. So now we get the technical problem, right? But what about the rules? Well, this is the best part. The law is actually on your side. Think of this section as your legal cheat sheet. This right here, this is your silver bullet. It's a Mexican federal regulation, NOM 012, and it says water meters are certified to measure liquid only. That's it. Any reading that's caused by air pressure isn't just wrong. It actually makes the measurement legally invalid. It's a straight-up violation. And it's not just in Mexico. There is an international standard, ISO 4064-2, that is crystal clear. It says that if a system has a risk of air getting into the meter, which a tandeo system absolutely does, then an air release valve must be installed before it. So the fact that these valves aren't there, that's a failure to meet basic engineering standards. So let's just line up your legal arsenal. You've got federal law that says measuring air is illegal. You've got federal engineering guides from Conagua that say the utility has to get rid of the air before it gets to your meter. You've got state law that protects you from bad bills caused by a faulty system. And to top it off, federal civil code calls charging for air unjust enrichment. You're covered from pretty much every angle. Okay, so if the system is flawed and the law says it needs to be fixed, what is the fix? Let's talk about the one simple piece of hardware that should have been there all along. This is it, the air release valve, or ARV. Think of it like the perfect patch for this whole system glitch. It's a super simple device. Its only job is to automatically let trapped air escape from the pipe. As soon as the water arrives, it seals itself shut. It makes sure the only thing your meter ever sees is water. Simple as that. And it's not like it's a mystery where these things are supposed to go. There are very clear engineering standards from groups like the American Water Works Association. They say these valves should be at any high points in the pipeline, on long flat stretches, and, this is the most important one for you, immediately before the user's water meter. The fact that they're missing is a huge, verifiable design flaw. All right, this is the main event. You've got the knowledge, now it's time to take action. This is your step-by-step guide, your 3-level quest to challenge those bogus charges and finally get a fair bill. So here's the game plan. Level 1, gather your intel. That means taking video of your meter spinning like crazy when the water comes back on. Then you formally ask SAPA for a technical audit. Level 2, you take all that evidence and file an official complaint with Profeco, the Consumer Protection Agency. And level 3, you escalate. You use all that legal ammo we just talked about to defend your case and push for a resolution. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds like a really tough fight. But you would not be the first person to go on this quest. Let's take a look at the high scores from other people who've already played this game and won. These are real, documented wins right here in Baja California Sur. In La Paz, people in neighborhoods like Camino Real forced SAPA to give them air discounts and recalculate their bills. In Los Cabos, big groups of people complaining to Profeco got their bills zeroed out. Some folks even installed their own air valves, proved the overcharging, and forced SAPA to accept their new, lower readings. The big takeaway here is simple. This is totally winnable. So let's just quickly recap the mission. We now know your meter is being tricked by air because of the Tendeo system, causing an overspin that inflates your bill. More importantly, you know the laws on your side, you know what the fix is, and you have a clear 3-step plan to fight back. The system is broken, but it's not unbeatable. So the only real question left is, are you ready to start your quest for a fair bill?